Everyone's like, I'm so glad I came this morning. Are we going to be talking about our daddy problems? No, we're not talking about our daddy issues. I promise. I've got plenty of them. We're not going to be talking about those today. But what we are going to be figuring out is how do we get to the edge of our burn and lean in? How do we actually train ourselves to get to the point that when I'm doing another push-up, not just literally on the turf, but actually in my life, that I start to create this path in my brain that says, what if pressure was a privilege? What if this actually wasn't designed to break me? What if this was designed to make me? Well, then most of us go, yeah, but Julia, you don't understand what I've been through. You don't understand some of my hurts, and you don't understand some of my pains. I'm not here to downplay any of our pain and our hurt. My question is, what are you doing with it? What are we doing with it? Right? Because here's what's so interesting about freedom, right? Because that's what this whole book is about freedom. Not only financially, which is what most of us strive for, right? But mentally and emotionally and spiritually and in life is to be able to live free. And the reason I wrote this book is not just because I'm standing before you today having lived the dream. I wrote this book because it was really hard to get here. And you're like, nobody wrote a book about how hard it is. Nobody wrote a book about the pain. Nobody wrote a book about like the moment that you do another push-up and you're like, I don't know that I can do this again. That's why I wrote this book. This book will not make you feel good. Ask Abby. Don't read it before bed. It's not designed to make you feel good. It's designed to make you be good. And how many of us know that's a big difference, especially if you have kids? How many went out trick-or-treating last night and they asked you for one more piece of candy? You're like, okay, so let's have this conversation one more time. It's at 37. I think I counted 37. Right? The idea here is that this path before me, this goal that I have, this dream that I have, is not designed to make me feel good. It's designed to make me be good. And that process is refining. It's refining my strengths. It's refining my weaknesses. It's refining my mindset. It's refining my belief systems. It's actually positioning me to be the strongest version of me, because when I get there, how many of you know that the responsibility and the blessing is heavy? And if you're a parent, or you've made $1 million, or you finally built the business, or you moved to where you want to move, or you found an incredible friend, know exactly what I mean. Because when we're over here looking at it, it's just a concept. All of those things that I mentioned is just a concept. And on Pinterest and Instagram, guess what? It looks awesome. 5 kids looks amazing on Pinterest, last I checked. Then you have 5 kids and you're like, can we talk about this for a second? Or even one. Even one kid is hard. Having good, deep friendships is really hard. Having the smoking good body is really hard. Having $1 million, not easier than no money. Right? And so what I have to understand is that actually the process is building strength within me. It's building resolve. It's building the muscle in between. Why? Because when I get there, I want to stay there. It's not actually about the goal anymore. It's not about the dream anymore. And I think that that's what I don't know my math, the not 41%, what would that be? 59? See how fast I did that? My 9-year-old would be so proud. The 59%, that's what I think that they're missing. And then the, whatever 41 minus 9 is, I can't do that one. That percent is missing, is that what we didn't realize is that it's not about the goal. It's not about the dream. It's about me. It's actually about me becoming the best version of me. Most of us have made it about the goal. We've made it about the dream, and then we've wrapped our identity around it. Well, when I get there, then I'll be happier. When I get there, then I'll be more successful. When I have that, then I'll be more important. When I do that, then I'll be more valuable. And we wrap our identities around it, and then no wonder if we don't hit it, we're completely depressed or unmotivated. Or even if we do hit it, we're like, she doesn't like me anymore. Right? Or there's not a whole line of husbands lining up now that I have it. Why? Because we totally misunderstood what it is all about.